Ready? Steady? Go! First, to have our annual meeting, we need the chair and the secretary. We have two candidates. For chair, Oksana Loshnikova, and for secretary, Tatiana Dershna. Do you have any other candidates? Do you? Candidates! Do you have any other candidates? Yes or no? No! Will you vote? Who is for these two candidates? Raise your hands. Anybody against? Against? Then you should have your candidates. No. Thank you very much. So please, dear chair, the chairperson, yes, you can take the floor.
So, hello everybody. Most welcome at our annual general meeting. And the agenda for today is first, IATEFL Ukraine annual report. Second, elections, action plan, and matters arising. So, for the IATEFL Ukraine annual report, most welcome our President, Svetlana Andreevna.
Something more? Just a moment. So, here we are. So what should I do? I need some help.
Віть, штурмуй. Віть штурмуй, сиди.
So, just few details about this meeting, yeah, because I have these details in my slides. Present at the conference. Agenda, you have seen it, you have heard, yes? So, we go to the number of people, to the number of members present at this year's conference, 294. But as far as participants of the conference, it's about 500. I'm not ready to give the exact number. We will be calculating due to the list of registration. People have come from 65 cities and villages of Ukraine. And now we go to key events of our association. Frankly speaking, not many, because we had only annual meeting and summer school. Summer school was held in Dragobrat from the 1st up to 7th of July 2018, and due to some circumstances, only 13 people could participate. The problem was they could not buy tickets to get there. There were some mistakes. That's why this year we have started preparing for our summer school earlier, but I'm not speaking about summer school now. I'm speaking about what? Finance. I guess all of you can read, see the numbers. We finished last year with the balance. You can see the balance as of April 30, 2018, and as of April 17, sorry, I made a mistake, as of April 17, 2019, of course, we have this number on our account. As far as expense, summer school, we spent money on conducting our summer school, then our this year's annual conference. We paid to audit company. You see, we don't have an accountant, or we don't have members of the committee, or we don't have hired staff. We all are volunteers, but we are not specialists in accounting. That's why we have a contract with the audit company called Factor, and they are in charge of our finance reports. Bank fees, we have accounts and we have to pay bank fees. And total number, you can see. That's all. Any questions? Thank you. Yes, I was very precise this time. So,
Thank you so much, Svetlana, for your report. And thank you so much for your hard work. As we all probably heard, Svetlana Andriyanova is leaving her post, which was done by her in an excellent way. And I'm especially grateful myself for all the experience I saw the way she worked. But she's leaving. She's an outgoing president now, and our second point in our agenda is voting for the new president. As you followed on the networks, there are two candidates nominated for the position of the president of IATEFL. They are Oля Pavlenko and Natalia Alin. You know that you have to be the member of IATEFL to be nominated, and you also have to be the member of IATEFL to nominate. So I have a question now. Would you like to nominate any more candidates for the position? Are there any? It means no? No. No, but we have two bright ladies, hardworking, great specialists, who we need to choose. And definitely they were presented online, and we had preliminary voting, but according to the statute of IATEFL, we need to vote here with our hands. Before we do so, we need to listen to the presentations of both the candidates. So I will ask Oля Pavlenko to present herself first.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, dear partners, colleagues and friends, it's a great honor for me today to be here and to speak to you as a candidate for the President of IATEFL Ukraine. I would like to start by telling a few words about myself. I was born and raised in Kiev, and I started my teaching career when I was 18, and it was in kindergarten. And 1 year later, I moved on to teaching at primary school, but I worked 5 years more. Since 2008, I've been teaching general English, business English, English for specific purposes and academic purposes in Kyiv Polytechnic Institute. In 2012, I was invited to work as a methodology consultant with Linguist Ukraine company, a partner of this event. It was the linguist who first provided me the opportunity to present at IATEFL, and since then I'm an active member and a presenter at IATEFL Ukraine. In 2015, I joined the British Council as a teacher and later as a trainer for the English for University projects that brought together a fantastic community of university teachers from all around Ukraine. We all know that communities help people to create solutions, unite them, and reveal dedication. And IATEFL mission, the global mission, is to link, develop, and support English language teaching professionals worldwide. And at IATEFL Ukraine, we aim to strengthen English language teaching community, to provide support for teachers in continuous professional development, to ensure effective collaboration between teachers at primary, secondary, and tertiary level, to create a platform for sharing views, ideas, and experience, to promote diversity, equality, and inclusion. How do you see the development of IATEFL Ukraine in the near future? We have to build strong regional communities, recognize the achievements of outstanding professionals and celebrate success stories, to attract new members and bring added value to being a member, to develop a range of special interest groups, to expand the network of partners and create a variety of collaboration opportunities, to broaden a range of events, and to increase the presence of IATEFL in media, mainly in social media. I am confident that IATEFL Ukraine is meant to nurture a sense of belonging to the thriving community of like-minded and committed professionals. And we all are here today to make it happen together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ola. And now let's listen to Natalia Olinik, please.
Dear friends, colleagues, partners, sponsors, I'm so happy and pleased that I can speak to you here and now. I'm just so excited to be here and to know so many of you. My name is Natalia Olinik and I haven't prepared any presentation today, to show you. But I'm going to present myself and share with you some of my ideas, what I have about what we can do, like Ola said, to make IATEFL great again. So, who am I? I come from Zhytomyr, where you can find really great socks. But there is also a very nice university, Zhytomyr State University, where I was educated. I moved to Kyiv and I began my career at public school, where I spent about 7 years teaching students, being their class tutor. Then I met IATEFL members like Sasha Shalenka, Vika Ivanisheva, Svetlana Gorbatenko, who made me fall in love with IATEFL, with their mission. And I started taking part in many projects, changing agents, and I'm happy to see many colleagues here familiar from that project. I can also see here some colleagues and friends from summer schools. And this is what IATEFL does. We connect people, bring them together and share our inspiration, our enthusiasm, our love with each other. So what I'm doing right now, I'm working at British Council Ukraine, and it doesn't mean that I won't have any time to work for IATEFL. That is why I'm ready to share with you some of my ideas, what came to my mind as I've been IATEFL member for this year, and I've been a part of IATEFL committee. So I'm thinking of 5 steps we can do to, which in my opinion will help us to help teachers more, their professional development, with their education, with our networking. I've talked to our sponsors, and I was really glad to hear Sean yesterday when we were discussing IATEFL mission. And he said, like, why don't you communicate with us? Why don't you ask us to share our experience? Yeah, and one thought came to my mind. Why don't we create an electronic calendar, something like a Google calendar, where all of you could see all events which publishers in Ukraine organize. Pearson, Cambridge, Linguist, International House, and many, many others. You need to visit their sites to have a look, to find where, what, who are presenters. So if we are called IATEFL Ukraine, isn't it our mission to join people, to connect them together? So that is the first one, like calendar. My second thought is the same. I really share Ola's opinion about 6. We need special interest groups, which would be focused on what is really important for them. I can share from my experience working in British Council. Every time I step into the teacher's room and I can see my colleagues, I have a great opportunity to discuss many lessons, my problems together with them. Working at school, I didn't have this opportunity. To be honest, I was looking for people whom I would be able to share. And creating these special interest groups can help you to get more experience, to get more ideas, and to suggest yours. My third thought was about webinars. As far as I know, many publishers, many keynote speakers that came here together have webinars. And we could ask them and encourage them to make some webinars, making them free for us. I have no idea if I can do it. I haven't confirmed that they are going to cooperate and collaborate with us, but I may try. And the fourth step I can suggest doing is, today I visited a wonderful session by Catherine Martin-Kavich, and she talked about grants. Being a non-governmental, non-profitable organization, we can apply for grants. And once I won one grant, and I got my CELTA for free by London School of English. So, I can do it pretty well. And if you know me from Changing Agents, you can probably know that I can demand money. Yes, so, yeah, this is a bit rude, but I believe we need some help to organize some free training sessions, like we used to have this year. As you might be aware, we have massive trainings of new Ukrainian schools, and they were absolutely free. this year, I trained about 7 groups. So we have a wonderful trainers, a wonderful team who could be ready to assist you. So what they need is some resources. So, and like being one of them, I will really try. So thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. There were lots of wonderful ideas, and I hope they will be noted in the minutes of our conference by our secretary, Tatiana Dexner. Yeah, you recorded, perfect job, thank you. So you see that we have a great team. Yeah. Any questions to our candidates? Please.
Mentioned, we're first of all thankful to the British Council for providing us with the opportunity to be a part of the such massive projects of English for universities. And it was more than 32 universities to participate in this project, and we are already receiving the requests to become volunteers for developing local communities and to promote the ideas of IATEFL and to promote the project itself, to strengthen the community by creating local communities and running the sessions there. And we have already, we have already a team of 6 people who are ready to join the committee and to develop and strengthen it. Thank you.
Yeah, I would agree that to re-involve people. And to be honest, I'm going to ask my friends from the Change Imagine program, from summer school programs to join us. I know many people who would love to assist. Like what they need, I believe they need to realize what is their benefit. And being a member of IATEFL, I believe we need to think and also make it clear, make our message clear. Like if you join IATEFL, if you do this, this and that, you can benefit this and that way. Like I can share my own experience, how I benefited and I did from this conference. And where else could people get this experience of organizing events, speaking to so many people and to get to know their needs, like not being involved in such a process in this organization. So we need to communicate our message clearly.
Any more questions? Please.
At least more concrete in general. For example, one of the challenges of today's conference is that during sessions we had 9 presenters, 9 trainers, and we were very willing to do as many as possible. This or that. How would you change the schedule for the participants to
one conference. What my idea might be is to create a space and give you the opportunity at the end of the day, come to one room together and share. Like, I visited Marjorie's session, maybe you visited Harmer's session. Why don't we communicate and share what was best? This year we have also managed to film the sessions taken here, delivered in the assembly hall, and they will be provided for free for IATEFL members. So I have an idea of making it our usual practice. This is the first year it came to my mind, and next year we could invite more cameramen who would be able to film more. But anyway, I believe that we need to create a need for teachers to communicate with each other. What do you think? Would you come to the room if we provided to discuss, to share ideas and some thoughts that came to you from the sessions?
Probably to shorten the time and talk, for example, 1 hour, I understand it's okay for 1 hour, but if you shorten to 15 minutes, we may listen to more.
I share the vision of my colleague, but in my program we also had a point where we were enhancing the presence of IATEFL in the media. And IATEFL, as you know, IATEFL has the Facebook page, and the way I see this, that we can run streaming, online streaming, but with the limited access. However, I share the vision of Natalia that we also meet people here to see each other, to share, communicate, and build new knowledge. So we might think of the recorded session with the limited access on YouTube after the session, or maybe streaming of our events online at the session. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I promise to be as short, as precise as it is possible. Listening to Zoya, one thought came to my mind. We could create a poll or something on our Facebook page, on the site, to ask for your opinion. Maybe you have suggestions and we don't know about them. Maybe you can help us to be better. And we need to hear you. So that's definitely what we need to do. And before you start voting, I want to say that I really admire Olga, and whoever is chosen, I'm pretty sure that I tell you in safe hands.
Thank you so much. Let's follow the timing. As we all teachers, we understand how timing is really important for us. So unless you have anything vital, crucial to ask, I need to move on with the session. Proceed. You will have a minute to think about your decision. And in a minute, we'll start voting using what? That's perfect. And to do that, I need my team who will help me counting as we have the hall here. So will you please come here for a second? have people to calculate. And let's vote. So first, let's vote for Olga Pavlenko. Raise your hands, please. Thank you so much. And now, Natalia Liebig. Thank you so much for voting and for the wonderful team who worked fast. And should I announce the number? So the number of people who voted for Natalia Liebig, 32 persons here. And the number of people who voted for Olga Pavlenko, 127. So, Olga, most welcome to our team. So now, can I say that we have the new president, and now we have the vice president, Svetlana Andriyanova, who is not leaving us, who is going to work, support, and I do hope because we have her we are blessed to have you in our committee, really. We have our secretary, Tatiana Dekshna, and we have our committee members. That's Natalia Liebig, Oksana Loznikova, Елена Король, Леночка. Yeah. They are helping us. Yeah. We are like working with the British Council. We have supporting experts, experienced people who actually created everything here in Ukraine and who are like of great value for each of us, I believe, here, and especially for our committee, which I'm proud to work with. So we do have one more member who is our president now. Please. Okay, thank you so much. And now we have several people. Actually, we have Elena Karol, who wanted to speak about our work within the committee and present the summary of the round table. So please.
Hello everybody, and my congratulations to the newly elected president, our members who will be going and ready to work. I want to remind you, if you were present at the last conference, I was elected as a member of our management team, and I promised to set an SP signal. But you know, it's easier to say than to do it. However, despite the fact that we do not have such SIG, for this time, I was given a great opportunity by British Council and by Zhana Sebastianova personally, because I was invited to some events where I had possibility and opportunity to get familiarized with those university teachers who were very active participants of the project. And I had opportunity to communicate with those people and to hear from them their needs and their wants. And we discussed some points relating to organizing our activities between conferences at the round table yesterday, and we have come up with some initiatives which I would like, with our president and with those people who would like to contribute and to become more active members, today, after this annual meeting in room 205, I'm inviting especially university teachers, but if anybody from other level, I mean high school, you are welcome, because we are going to not discuss, but to find out whether you are interested in such initiatives like with our sponsors and partners, we decided to launch a kind of sponsorship scheme and a scholarship scheme. Why? Because while preparing this conference, we had some maybe requests from our members to send letters, official letters to rectors, to managers of their establishments, because they need to cover their travel expenses. And it seems to me that we could take some, take a global IATEFL organization in order to borrow their experience and maybe to think over whether we are capable to create a fund for those people who are coming to our conference from other places and they need to have some additional support, I mean material support. And this would relate to this kind of scholarship, and there are some other ideas. And one more thing that we have, I found a very interesting from my point of view initiative, and maybe today we'll find some people who are ready to join to this initiative and will start to work together even today by working for our IATEFL. And I would like to tell everybody thank you very much, and it's a great pleasure for me to see such a great progress in comparison with 2000 and 2004 when I was a president. And the quality of the services that we suggest, has grown. And it's not only the people who were involved in our it was because of you, because you come to us and you show your inspiration and you share your talents. Thank you very much. And you are invited, please, in room 205. It will take maybe 20-25 minutes, not more. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much, Lena. What we have for the action plan. I need a second. I don't see that. I will just say that then. No, I don't see that. Okay. So for the action plan, we plan our 25th annual IATEFL conference. Yeah, we are all mostly visuals, so it would be great to. Okay, so we are planning the conference on the 3rd or 4th of April 2020. And we are also planning summer school. Which is going to be in Lviv from 9th to 14th July 2019. And the question about summer school, like the topic is TAG. So any ideas what is TAG? Yes. Like, would you like to have those groups in your regions? If they are supported with the materials, are you interested in the topic? Yeah. Great. Because if we are interested, we hope to get the support and to move on with more schools, not only summer schools. So.
Excuse me, I have a question. What about
Please.
winter school?
Yes, please.
What about winter school? Will it have winter school?
We hope that yes. We hope that yes. Yeah, now we have the great committee and we will work out something. We will think about other ways how to develop. Yeah, we are extremely interested in developing our organization. Yes, Ivana, please. Sure.
Speaking about summer school, the idea is this tag network all over the Ukraine. They're creating this tag network. And this summer school is like the beginning of creating this network. And further, winter school will be kind of continuation. The association is going to support teachers who are going to become part of this network. That is, we are going to donate some money into this summer school, this year's summer school, for teachers not to bear all the expense, because IATEFL Ukraine is going to somehow compensate the cost of trainers' salaries. And then we were in hopes that that winter school will be continuation. We also are planning to apply for two grants, namely Hornby and the grant of Global IATEFL, and that's why we are hoping that winter school will be kind of subsidized by money we are going to get from these grants, and it will be not that expensive. But this is an idea. We will be putting the details of these summer schools, and if you say yes, because I heard people saying yes, that you are interested, you're very welcome. We need more active teachers. We need this network, and we haven't had it. We haven't had it as a network of the organization, yes? Because we have a method об'єднання, офіційні метод об'єднання, but it will be not that official. This is an idea, and I hope that you will support it. Thank you.
Thank you, Svetlana. So for the most part, I mentioned everything. Yeah. Just one more thing for everybody to remember. First of all, I will ask our committee to stay in this room after the general meeting. Then there are changes in the schedule. So the session, which was supposed to be in room 201B, will take place in the room 205. Where? B. 201B changes into 205B. So there'll be some changes of the rooms. And also remember that the wardrobe works only till 3 p.m. So please, in an hour, you will need to go and take all your coats and suitcases. And thank you so much. I hope we will work productively, as there are many people who are here, and I'm proud of that. And I hope we will be great leaders and bring more people in this room for the following events. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Now. Just one more thing as you are leaving. At 5 o'clock we are going to have raffle today, and if you wrote the feedback form, you will have a chance to win something. So be here in this hall at 5. Here in this hall at 5.